Krishna. Hare Krishna. Om Agyan Timbrandasya. Gangna Shalakaya. Chakshuru Militamina. Tasmai Shigurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobistam. Stapita Mena Bhutale. Swarapakdamahyam. Tadati Sapadantikam. Vandeham Shiguru. Shutapada Kamalam Shigurun Vishyamscha. Ширупам съгръща сагна рагунатан. Витам там садживам. Сдватам савдутна париджана. Схитам Кришна Читания Девам. Ширада Кришна Падас Хаганалолита Шивишакан. Витам Шча. Хе Кришна Каруна Синду. Дина Банду Джагатпате. Гопеша Гопика Канта. Рада Канта на мостите. Тапта Канча на Горанги. Рада Вриндаванешвари. Вришапана Суте Деви. Парнамами Хари Прие. Харе Кришна. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paskatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Giri Varadari Jaya Shodanandana Jaya Braja Janaranjana Jaya Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janavala Jaya Giri Varadari Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Brajaranaranja Jaya Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now I will continue with the chapter 12 of Bhagavad-Gita. So this is a file where this is this is not the whole Bhagavad-Gita, but some verses from Bhagavad-Gita which represent Bhagavad-Gita very nicely. A Maharaj has selected them. From chapter 12, there are the first verse here is 12, 5. Chapter 12, verse 5. Kleshodei kataraste sam avyakta sakta chetasa avyakta higati dukkam deva devapyate kleshodei Terestesha avyakta sakta chetasa avyaktahi katurdukha devapir avapyate. Translation. For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. The next verses given are 6, 6 and 7, chapter 12, verses 6 and 7. ये तो सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यासमत्परा अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषाम् aham samodartha mrityu samsara sagara bhavamina chirat parto maya veshita chetasa. Translation. But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me, and being devoted to me without deviation, and being and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service, and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me, O son of Pritha. For them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. Maharaj has selected also verses 13 and 14 from chapter 12. Arjuna Vacha Param Brahma Param Dhamma Pavitram Param Bhava Purusham Swatam Divyam Adideva Ajaviva Ahustvam Shaya Sarva Devarsi Naradastata Devalo Payasa Svayam Chaiva Bhavisamarjuna Vacha Parabrahma Param Dhamma Pavitram Param Mahambhava Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adideva Ajam Viva Ahustvam Shaya Sarva Devashir Naradas Tata Asito Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bhavi Verses 13 and 14 from chapter 12 of Bhagavad-Gita. Arjuna said, "You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the ultimate abode, the purest, the absolute truth. You are the eternal, transcendental, original person, the unborn, the greatest. All the great sages such as Narada, Asita, Devala and Vyasa confirm this truth about you, and now you yourself are declaring it to me." So the next time I will continue with verse 13, with the selected verses from verse 13. So we heard how in verses 6 and 7 of chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, "Those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me, and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service, and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me, O son of Pruta, for them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death." So we see how Krishna, he's always caring about his devotees. He cares about everybody and he loves everybody, but especially his devotees. So how he will not care about his devotees, about his pure devotees, when the pure devotees love Krishna so much, as for example, it is said in verse 5 of Shri Shikshastaka. Ainanatam Jakinkaram Paditamam Visham Bhavamdo Kripatava Padapankajas Taduristasham Chitaya. Ananatam Jakinkaram Paditamam Visham Bhavamdo Kripatava Padapankajas Taduristasham Chintaya. Ainanatam Jakinkaram Paditamam Visham Bhavamdo Kripatava Padapankajas Taduristasham Chintaya. A pure devotee is saying in verse 5 of Shri Shikshastaka, O son of Maharjananda, somehow I have somehow I'm in this condition in this world, but please be merciful to me and consider me as a particle of dust or particle of sand fixed at your lotus feet, and in this way purchase me as your eternal servant. How will not Krishna care about his pure devotee when the pure devotee is thinking in this way? Because we all know in Sri Shikshastakam, in every verse, there is the crying of a pure devotee in separation from Krishna. And as we know from verse 10 of Sri Upadeshamrita of Sri Rupa Goswami, the topmost pure devotee is Srimati Radhika. And also there are many other pure devotees, like, for example, Narada Muni, His Divine Grace Abhai Naravinda, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, His Diksha Guru, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, Srila Narayana Maharaj, and many other persons are pure devotees of Sri Krishna, pure devotees of the divine couple Srimati Radhika and Sri Krishna. And that's why when we, for example, read the commentaries of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura on the verses of Sri Shikshastaka, Sri Shikshastaka, we um, hear from the right source because he is a pure devotee, and Sri Shikshastaka shows and describes the crying of a pure devotee in separation from Krishna. Let us continue with the commentaries of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, the Diksha Guru of our Prabhupada, on the second verse of Sri Shikshastaka. The next part is Shibhaja Rahasya verses. Nija Sharva Shakti Tatarapita. These words from the second verse of Sri Shikshastaka are now commented. Shri Krishna has invested all potencies in his holy names, as stated in Hari Bhakti. Oh, did I? Maybe I read this already. Oh, just don't. Let us see. Oh, I think I didn't. Just a moment. Let's see. Okay, I think I didn't read this part exactly. Okay. Yes, now I continue to read. Shri Krishna has invested all potencies in his holy names, as stated in Hari Bhakti Vilasa 11, 398, quoting from the Skanda Purana. I will try to sing it. Dhanavrata tapastita chetradina chayastita shatayo deva mata sarva papa harashuva Rajasuya, Rajasuya, Svamedana, Janasya Dhyatma, Vastina, Hakrisya Harinasa, Stapita Sveshu Namasu. Translation. Shri Krishna Shri Krishna invested all potencies in his holy names. Whatever potencies are to be found within the demigods to destroy sins or to bestow benedictions, as well as all potencies that are present within charity, vows, penances, holy places, the royal and horse sacrifices, or no knowledge of spiritual phenomena, have been assembled by the Supreme Lord and invested in His holy names. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura has composed the following Bengali verse in the connection, in this connection, Bhajana Rahasya 2-3. Oh, I have read this, but okay. I will read again. धर्मयज्ञ योगजने यथाशक्ति चिलसवा हरि नाम कृष्ण स्वय समर्पिवा. Sri Krishna extracted all the potencies that are present in the strict observation of the rules and regulations related to one's caste or creed, dharma, the performance of sacrifices, yajna, the praxis of mystic yoga, and the cultivation of spiritual knowledge, jnana, and conferred them upon his holy names. The next is the comment on the words Nyamita Smarane Nakala. There are no rules regarding the time for chanting and remembering the name of Bhagavan. In the performance of Nama Bhajana, there are no considerations such as whether one is clean or unclean, purified or unpurified, or whether the occasion is timely or untimely. This is corroborated in Hari Bhakta Vilasa 11.411, quoting from the Vaishvanara Samhita. Nadeshakalanyamu nasachisasanirva parasakirtanateva rama rama timo chyata. In Dhamma Bhajana, there are no rules regarding time and place, nor are there any considerations of cleanliness or uncleanliness. Simply by repeating the holy names Rama, Rama, the living entities obtain liberation from material existence. So we read in Bhagavad-Gita also some minutes ago that for those who are devoted to him, Sri Krishna is the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. And now we read from the comments of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, Diksha Guru of our Prabhupada, that actually through his name Nama Prabhu, the name of Sri Krishna, actually the living entities obtain liberation from material existence. So we see how Krishna, through his name, delivers us from the material existence. Of course, we all know in order this to happen, we have to chant without offense. But anyway, even if we do offenses, um, we should just try to stop to do these offenses and not stop to chant, to pray, to say, to sing the names of God, the names of Krishna, but continue to chant the holy names of the Lord. And of course, try not to do offenses. So, um, and the last time uh, was I tried to say something on the fifth verse of Sri Manha Shiksha. And I will again say this verse, not say, but read this verse. Again, I will repeat this verse 5 of Shri Manaha Shiksha, the instructions to the mind of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. You all know them. He says in verse 5, Satchista Kashtaprada Viktapa Shri Biriha, Satchista Kashtaprada Viktapa Shri Biriha, Prakamam Kamadi Prakata Patapti Vyati Karehi. Prakamam Kamadi Prapata Patapti Vyati Karehi. Prakamam Kamadi Prapata Patapti Vyati Karehi. Sorry for the pronunciation, it's not good, I know. Prakamam Kamadi Prakata Patapti Vyati Karehi. He continues, Kale Patva Baneham Tibagavit Pagane. Kale Patva Haneham Tibagavit Pagane. Крутвам подкранавати се татва манайтаха. Крутвам подкранавати се татва манайтаха. So, he says, I'll try to sing it now. Asachista kashta brada vikata pashali biriya prakamam kamadi prakata patapati vyatikaraya kalebadva Hanehamiti Bhakavidvartmapagana Kurutvam Putkaran Avati Sayatatva Manaitaha. He says, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami says to the mind, in his instructions to the mind, Mandha Shiksha, he says in verse 5, O mind, call out to the devotees, to the Vaishnavas, the protectors of the path of Shri Krishna, the killer of the demon Bakasura, Baka. Call out to these devotees, to those devotees, so they will protect you from the hands of those aggressors. of those aggressors who are binding my neck with dreadful ropes of wicked deeds. He says, so we heard from Bhagavad-Gita and from Shri Shikshastakam, and from the comments on the verse 2 of Shri Shikshastakam of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, that Krishna, through his names, through the chanting of the names of the Lord actually delivers us from the material existence. Of course, the Lord can deliver us in many ways as He likes, but one of these ways is through the chanting, the repeating, the saying, the singing of the names of the Lord. And now we hear from Srila Raghunath Das Goswami that actually in this material existence there are aggressors who are binding the neck with the dreadful ropes and don't give to the soul even the opportunity to do, they don't give to the soul any opportunity to live actually to feel good, to breathe. So that's why Srila Raghunath Goswami says instructs his mind, "Oh mind, please call to the Vaishnavas, call out to the Vaishnavas who will surely protect you from the hands of those aggressors." So you all know these verses. I'm just repeating them. Yes. We see how we can not just only chant the holy names just alone for us, but we have to also have association with devotees actually. Yes. So and now I'm coming to an end. So as you all know, I'm not qualified on such topics like Vedic literature, and when I try to say something, this is not this is not I'm not trying. If I try to say something, I'm not trying to instruct anybody. I'm just only trying to understand it. And of course, one have to try to understand the Vedic literature under the guidance of teachers, under the guidance of Diksha Guru and Shiksha Gurus. All of you who are Vaishnavas, all of you who are devotees, you are all my Gurus. I pay obeisances to you. Vanchakalpatarupascha, Kripasnakopevacha, Patinam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha. Just a moment. I want to find something, and then I will stop the. Let's see where it was. No, yes, just stop it. Yes, okay. Just a moment. I just want to find something and then a text. Just Namaste Narasimhaya Praladaladaine Hiranyakashipu Vakshashilatan Kanakalaya Iton Rishimho Paraton Rishimho Yato Yato Yamitato Nishiho Bahe Nishiho Hridaye Nishiho Drishim Hamadim Sharanya Prapadye Drishim Hamadim Sharanya Prapadye Tavakara Kamalavare Nakama Purashrinka Dalita Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Sorry Tavakara Kamalavare Nakama Purashrinka Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Hare Hari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare 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 Shini Shimha Janri Shimha Jaya Janri Shimha De Prahlodesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa Shini Shimha Janri Shimha Jaya Janri Shimha De Prahlodesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa Shini Shimha Janri Shimha Jaya Janri Shimha De Prahlodesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa Shini Shimha Janri Shimha Jaya Janri Shimha De Prahlodesha Jaya Bhakta Mukha Padma Bringa Jaya Nrsimhadev Jaya Nrsimhadev Jaya Nrsimhadev Jaya Sri Shimhade, Sri Shimhade, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Shishi Gauranitai, Jaya Radha, Radha Gopinata, Radha Madhava, Radha Gokulananda, Shri Radha, Jaya Shri Radha, Jaya Shri Radha, Jaya Radha, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for your attention. Hare Krishna.